he's also admitted that he has had his drink poison before. And he said that started making him, change how he was moving, and to where he was basically monitoring all of these different things. You know what I'm saying? And he said that there's some things happening here where he had to get real devious in this underworld that he claims that is going on. But
he has said in a couple of interviews I watched and checked them out, man, that he had his drink spiked. Now, why you drinking while you doing security, you kind of told on yourself. But it's a party, whatever the case may be. You know how things are. Light, ain't nobody trying to kill you up in here. All friends and family members. I'm gonna do my job. The boss don't mind if I drink on the job. Okay. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Breaking news, man. Big homie CC, man, is a security guard. This is why I picked this because as a person who grew up, I didn't grow up in the streets. I grew up with my ear to the streets. How about that? I understand I got a lot of straight up street friends, and big homie CC and Puffy security guards are street guys, real street guys. I ain't talking about them YouTube wannabe acting like they learn how to do the street moves from YouTube. When we was in the street, there wasn't no such thing as the internet, period. So the first thing I wanna show, and I wanna let y'all know, man, it's a lot of news. I seen somebody already doing a video of Sean Diddy Combs accused of drugging and raping a 10-year-old boy in this lawsuit. So we're gonna be covering this. This has just been sent to me from my live stream. Don't forget we live when we're doing our reactions and everything. I'm torn up over this, man. I'm still trying to pinch myself and wake up, but we trying something new. This is somebody's live stream. Ticket TV, man. Shout out to him. And I want to just go over some things about big homie CC and the way he speaks. Like, I don't care, I'm going to watch what I say because I'm under contract with a lot of people. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you what I've seen out of my own eyes. If it came from somebody else, he'll say, now this is what he says. That's how real street people talk. And this is what they saying, not me. And I always tell people some of my stories of the music industry and everything. It's not as interested in this Puffy stuff, even though I did do work and do things with Bad Boy Entertainment. So without any further ado, let's check it out.
To me, Derek, Will, Brenda,
I forgot to hit the joint.
Jacqueline, Nadine, Wendy, Miss Real Deal, Fitzroy, A. Willie Will, Christopher, Crystal, Mendrette, Miss Donna, Neon, Lady, James, Alexi, Damon, Fabian, Lady Todd, Sweet, Jose, Surreal, Axel.
What's up?
So like, share, and subscribe.
Okay, that's it.
So the brother that y'all see in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, he just now recently came out and admitted that he retired from being a bodyguard, a celebrity bodyguard. He had self-admitted that he has done multiple Diddy events in the past, as far as bodyguarding those events and people that was at those events. And he has now been going out, basically doing interviews and speaking about different things that he says that he saw and witnessed. And what he says is just an outright treacherous industry. Now, he says that he retired and he got away from this stuff because of the things that he was doing and the things he was required to do, as a bodyguard for these events. He said that he had to do some very, just treacherous things, just devious things, as about, being a bodyguard and being in that position, and things he had to do to people to, secure the people that he was protecting or whatever like that.
Okay.
And he basically said, all the things that he saw was so devious and so wrong that, he said that it's a whole different, underworld. And he said that what made him speak out about this stuff is that he saw that a lot of people in the industry protect each other. And he said what they do is, he said that they prey upon people who are trying to come in the industry, young ladies and people who are young fellas who are trying to come in the industry and who are afraid that if they report them or if they bite back, that they'll be eliminated, and blackballed from the industry. So he basically came out, and his latest state of allegations, now he's the same guy who said that he saw Dwight Howard at the Diddy party in a pink dress. I never heard Dwight respond to those allegations. He said he saw Dwight with 2 other men at a Diddy party in a pink dress, is what he said. And so now he's saying he was speaking about Diddy's sons. Now Diddy's sons recently came out. His sons basically stated, all of his kids basically stated that the situation was capped and that people were lying on Diddy, on their father, and that their father did no wrong, and that you know what I'm saying, and that all these charges against him was bogus about the sex trafficking and you know, sex workers and stuff like that. Well, this guy who was in those places, he's also admitted that he has had his drink poison before, and he said that started making him, you know, change how he was moving and to where he was basically monitoring all of these different things. You know what I'm saying? And he said that there's some, you know, some things happening here where he had to get real devious in this underworld that he claims that is going on. But
he has said in a couple of interviews I watched and checked them out, man, that he had his drink spike. Now, why you drinking while you doing security, you kind of told on yourself. But you know, it's a party, whatever the case may be. You know how things are light. Ain't nobody trying to kill you up in here. All friends and family members. I'm going to do my job. The boss don't mind if I drink on the job. Okay. Because I have done security, not for high people, you know, high ups. You know, I did security, armed security for all kinds of different clubs and different things. And drinking, especially with if you armed, is a no-no in any state in the United States. So, him saying that you know if your drink is being spiked, if you are a drinker at all, you know how many drinks it take you to get there.
He made some allegations today. And shout out to 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 News in a new interview that he has done, and in those allegations, he is alleging that Diddy gave his 2 sons who were not of age at the time. Because remember, he was around at that time. He said that Diddy was sending his youngins prostitutes. And he said he knows that for a fact. He says that you know, he's also claimed that nobody will sue him or come for him because they know he's telling the truth and he knows too much. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna let you guys hear what he had to say about this situation. I'm gonna let y'all hear what he had to say about this situation today.
Well, you know, Diddy's sons actually started hanging out with Diddy once they got old enough. He was sending them prostitutes when they wasn't old enough. Facts. Damn. Just know, in this phone right now, just like the dude Ian.
So he says that Diddy allegedly was sending his sons. So he's basically trying to say that the sons are in on all of this too. And he says that that's facts. He didn't say that that's I think. He said,
I was just saying that maybe they was brought up to be like their father. This is learned behavior from a kid. If Diddy is bringing prostitutes to his kids when they underage, they are developing and they're learning from their dad that this is how life goes. We're the big dogs, so this is how our life is going to be, right, Dad? That's what you're telling us. That's what you're teaching us. So this is going to be hard, man. This is going to be hard, especially for the kids, man. I feel sorry for the kids, man. Golly.
And so what this guy has done is he has basically spoke about dark places that he's been in as far as working in this industry and things that he, like I said, he said he have seen and witnessed and had to be a part of. And he said that he's retired officially from this because he said that he just didn't want to be a part of that no more. You know what I'm saying? He said he didn't want to have to do the things that he was doing as a bodyguard. Now, this guy has been a bodyguard to multiple A-list celebrities, NBA players, musicians, all of these people. This guy, he's well known. He's out of Chicago. He's a bodyguard. He goes by the name of Big Homie CC. They call him BH. But and that's the guy in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen with the glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
He says, look, man, I had no reason to come out here and lie about this stuff. And he's not suing nobody or nothing like that, but he's just saying that, you know, basically he was saying that, you know, he had to get this shit off his conscience, just the things that he's seen and the things that was going on. Because like I said, he said it himself. He told 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦, and shout out to 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗡, he told him that he himself had been poisoned. You know what I'm saying? He said he himself had been in situations where he was set up in a situation and he had to get real treacherous in order to get out of those situations or to protect said party in those situations. I'll let you guys hear what he had to say one more time, and then we'll go to another part.
His sons actually started hanging out with Diddy once they got old enough. He was sending them prostitutes when they wasn't old enough. Facts.
So those are his claims. You know what I'm saying? And that was in a new interview he did today, and that was at the beginning of the interview he did.
Facts. I like it when the younger generation say facts. Like, that's true. Like, when you say the word facts by itself, that means that I got proof. I can back it up. They know that I'm not lying. Facts. You know, you can't tell a lie and just say fact. You can't do that. So I'm just schooling the older generation on something that they should know by now.
I'm just going to tell you guys this, right? I don't have no respect for a guy like Diddy, because when you start talking about the young, and people don't understand.
Watch this.
Why I'm serious about this stuff. Like, when you start talking about these young cats and stuff like this too, like, I work with youth as far as basketball camps, all the other things. People, parents, you understand what I'm saying? They put a blessing upon you when you are working with their youth and working with their young ones. They expect you to move accordingly with a certain level of dignity, honor, and respect. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like if your kids are at basketball practice in middle school or elementary school or whatever with a coach. You expect that coach to, you know what I'm saying, move in a certain respectable way with your young ones. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't, you know, and nobody's saying anything, and this stuff is allegedly going on, you know what I mean? It's never gonna stop. It's never gonna end. Hold on, y'all. Just go over here with my stuff. Yo, what up, Playboy?
That's crazy, man.
Get my shit.
I'm trying to.
I steal my food though, dog.
I ain't trying
to go get my food out there to the. Y'all hear what he just said? Did y'all hear what he just said? Now he the same dude that said Bobby Valentino told him, "Hey man, I be getting so much chicks, man. It's boring."
Watch this. Wait
a lot of these stars, whether it was from the NBA, facts. He said this is stuff he's seen. So that's why when I listen to this stuff, I try to go about people who was there. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to listen to people who weren't there. If you wasn't there, I can't really get an opinion from you. The fact that this dude, you know what I'm saying, is admitting that he was there in these places, and you look his resume up, and he really was representing, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these stars, whether it was from the NBA, other pro athletes, or from the
that holds a lot of weight.
He really was.
But here's another thing though, like I bodyguard this guy who was a pimp before, and he told me, he said, look, if a man have too much of one thing, he started trying other things. So as soon as I heard that, I went celibate for like 2 years. Because I ain't even trying to have, like, bro, I think a lot of things is evil, bro. And in the music industry,
now, did y'all hear what he just said? Did y'all hear what he just said? Now, he the same dude that said Bobby Valentino told him, "Hey man, I be getting so much chicks, man. It's boring to me now. Like I got to try something. He said I get so much pee, man. It don't even feel good no more. You know what I'm saying? So he said that he used to represent a pimp, and the pimp told him, this is what the pimp he said told him.
No, like I bodyguard this guy who was a pimp before, and he told me, he said, look, if a man have too much of one thing, he started trying other things. So as soon as I heard that, I went celibate for like 2 years. Because I ain't even trying to have, like, bro,
for 2 years.
I think a lot of things is evil, bro. And in the music industry, you see a lot of things that's evil. And they'll tell you crazy because you don't agree with it. I've seen this. All of this stuff that's coming out, I've been saying it, bro. I've been saying it. That's why I started taking gigs, and I'm bringing the guys with me. Because it's like, all right, I don't want to be the only straight guy in here. See what I'm saying? At the same time, if something happened, if you on a team with like 5 security dudes, they might be 7 feet tall, but they 5 feet tall in their heart. But a lot of them be soft, scary. They not gangster at all. Like, they gonna run and leave you and call the police. Like, they not gonna shoot no gun, bro. Name one time you heard about a security guard, a bodyguard shooting somebody.
Snoop Dogg's Bodyguard.
That was 20 years ago. That's why you hear all the rappers saying, I don't need no bodyguard. You hear that in every song. That's why. That's why I charge what I charge. Because you get me and phone them coming out. And half the time, people don't have to try us. So we don't have to do nothing. But like, I worked with people, dudes like that dude Kane Kong, he big, but he'll knock you out. But most dudes not doing that. They get knocked out with calling 12.
Back to the Diddy thing. What was your actual interactions with Diddy like?
So my interactions with him was this. He had an appearance at this club called The Vibe in Chicago on Kingsbury when it was open. I was head of security at this club. So after that club closed, after the night was over, he had an after party. So the manager of the club said, I need you to come with me to the after party. So me and my other homie, we go to the after party. When we get to the after party, bro, like, it was a lot of females in there who stand up when they use the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, like, man, like, this kind of wild on, bro. Like, this how y'all come, this how y'all live, But they want to keep it a secret. You see what I'm saying? So he real touchy-feely too. Like he grabbed this other guy, nobody's neck. Grabbed him by his neck and was like, "Do you have love in your heart, young man? You want to be a roach? Or you want to walk with God?" I'm looking like, you gonna let him grab you like that? But then, you know, he be on some tough guy shit too. So I guess he a tough cake cut.
Did you see him do anything with anybody or anything? Or
He's a tough.
No, I see him holding hands with two men. Like this. I seen that.
Now, see, like I said, people who wasn't there would call this dude a liar and say, "Oh, you clout chasing, you lying, blase, blase, blah." But like I said, this man don't sit up there and said he admitted that.
And that's another thing, man. These big high up celebrities, they know how people. This is so wild of a story. You got to be making this up. So they play on that. It's like if I'm doing this for real and everything in front of this person. If he go tell somebody, they ain't gonna believe him. But now all this stuff is coming out, man. It is so many things that's coming out. I'm gonna let it keep rolling because he said something else that I want to make a point on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, he got out of this, and he said this is part of the reason why he got out of all that, man. He got tired of doing the things that he had to do to like, you know what I'm saying, put hands on people and get people out of bad situations and stuff like that. He just got tired of doing that, man. You know what I mean? And dude, he's not like he's out here suing nobody. It's not like he's looking for, you know what I'm saying, that it's like he really giving you detailed situations to where he's showing y'all, man, like, you know what I'm saying, like he's saying that these dudes is out here, and you know what I'm saying, that these people out here, you know, operating on an evil empire allegedly. That's how he putting it, man, and that's how some of the other people's putting it. And I'm just sitting here saying that, you know, when you look at this whole situation and you listening to things a lot of people saying, a lot of the people are saying some of the similar things, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's important that you do speak up about this type of shit because, like I said, you never know if your kid grows up and they want to become an artist, if they want to be a musician, and then what do they have to deal with? What do they have to be subjected to? Are they afraid to come to you and tell you if something happens to them because they know how you're gonna react?
Of course.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people ain't gonna, like some daughters, they're not gonna tell their dad that they was violated. Listen, let me tell y'all something. These ladies that's listening to this video right now that been violated, they ain't never said nothing to nobody because they knew that nobody would believe them or people would call them a liar or demonize them. They knew that. Yo, hold on, y'all. Hey, man. Hey. Yo,
he is this guy right here is keeping it real as he do his everyday life. Big homie, man. Big homie CC.
If you want something, look.
I'm trying
So I'm just telling y'all what the real is, man. And I don't see why dude got no reason to come out here and lie.
Oh, this is what I wanted to say, man. I was researching some stuff on Busta Rhymes, and don't get me wrong. If you gay, you gay. If you want to stay in the closet and undercover, that's your business. But if you stay in under the cover or in the closet and it comes out, this is what happens. So this is what you deserve. And he said Busta Rhymes, and I was watching the video. The guy said Busta Rhymes grabbed his hand and, you know, had the bodyguard there and was asking him, did he want to come to a club and all this stuff. And then next thing you know, he didn't realize that Busta was like coming on to him and all this stuff. So big homie CC started talking about, they asked him about Busta Rhymes. And he said, oh yeah, he did Bodyguard. I did work with Busta Rhymes. I don't know if he did it exactly for Busta Rhymes, but he was there. And Busta Rhymes had a section and actually started bringing people, pointing out guys and said, bring the guy in. He said that the guy, real cool gay guy, he was real cool. Ain't got nothing against no gay guy. He was so happy and he was excited that Busta wanted him in his, you know, so Busta put him in the corner somewhere, like for safekeeping. Yeah. I want him. And he looking like, what? So that's when I first was introduced to big homie CC, and when he's telling his story, you can tell he's talking about what he saw, you know, coming straight from him.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see why, bro.
So because of him, I started.
I really don't see why, man.
Looking at Busta Rhymes.
So, you know, like they'll have a dude come out with the paper signing NDA. No, I'm going to the car, bro. I'm good. I'm not signing no NDA. I'm going to the car. I'm good. Seeing that, bro. So seeing all this coming in the news, people was telling me I was crazy, so I was a hater. Hey, you know what? I don't want to party with the girls with the third leg, but I'm good.
With the third leg.
Chiller. I don't got to be in here with y'all. But if you're getting $1,500 for the night, you're going to try to find a gray area to operate in. You feel me? I've seen these things.
What do you think about them accusing Diddy of having cameras in his house so he can record celebrities and politicians and use it as blackmail?
So I firmly believe that's true because in that sector of people, a lot of them practice Scientology. And Scientology, that was their thing. They would get people in compromising positions they'll hold that footage over their head and get them to agree to things. You see what I'm saying? So like, you know, if you see somebody with the chain on with that little vial of blood on their neck, well, they're a Scientologist, bro. So it's definitely gonna be footage of them somewhere doing some compromising. That's how a lot of these agreements get made. People get endorsed. How they get that deal out of nowhere? Because like,
that's exactly what I keep saying. How do some of these rappers get so big so quickly? They music is, if you got good music, period. If you got great music, people still are not opening up their purse and giving you money, especially with a record label behind it and you getting a small percentage of the royalties and all that type of stuff. It just don't add up. The math don't add up. So how are they getting so big? Because they giving up sexual favors to get these deals closed because, okay, I done did this. I'm gonna do this for you. This gonna cost you a lot of money and connect you with the right people who want to sleep with you too. So they pass them around. And these people are behind closed doors sleeping. And this, a lot of people done said this, man. A lot of people have said this to me. They sleeping, but in the open, when they get in front of public, oh, I'm the man with the gold chains and all this type of stuff. And I'm still researching and everything. And I'm not even gonna say nobody's name until I'm finished my research and stuff, man.
I think he one of them Scientology people, bro. Because that's probably where he got that from. And being somebody who people call when things get crazy, like some of the most powerful people I've bodyguarded for like to get tied up. You feel me? They got videos of them getting tied up, somebody spanking them with a whip. A lot of powerful guys operate like that. So the things I'm saying with him, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. You're not gonna settle a lawsuit with somebody for $30 million, bro, if it's not some truth there. What's up?
Now that's the thing. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Like, so when he settled that lawsuit, and then he came out saying that Cassidy was a liar, I'm like, a liar? Man, ain't no man in his right mind worth his salt selling no lawsuit for no $30 million if she was lying. Then after he did that, that's when all the other lawsuits came out. He couldn't do it no more. He couldn't settle no more.
And plus, the video is out. That video is out. So who lying now? That video is too true. You can't AI that. Oh my
if he
God.
settled again, everybody would have came at him like they doing now, even more people, and he would have had to settle. So everybody's saying, oh, that's just a money grab, a money grab, a money grab. Man, fuck out of here, man. Them people come back saying, look, man, that man did something. We was afraid for all this time. You understand what I'm saying? They're not built like us. See, that's the difference. When you a dude that come from a certain space or a certain area, ain't nobody finna violate you like that. But these people are in a different world. These people are in the fashion world, modeling world. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people ain't really built and cut like some of these other cats that we talking about.
Facts.
So I think that people got to understand that aspect too, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think that'll come out if you ever see some of these accusers' faces and see these people. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, damn, well, they ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, man, like the dude Lil Rod. The dude Lil Rod came out with them allegations. Look at Lil Rod, man. You think Lil Rod ain't finna do nothing to nobody? So you can walk over a dude like that in that type of situation. See what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you're talking about another dude who just, you know what I'm saying, who really built for this type of shit, like, hey, you do something, dog, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, everything going to come to an end. Then that's a different look. But see, everybody's not built the same. And y'all got to understand this stuff too. Some people going to keep the shit quiet just because they don't want to get blackballed from the industry. So you deal with a lot of shit because you don't want to get blackballed. Yeah. Because people have so much power, they'll shit on your name if you try and go against the grain. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, I think that we all got to tread carefully when we look at this shit and say this shit because you never know how God responds to you. Because you can have a son or a daughter who go through some shit. And guess what? They may want to come out and say something, but they never say something. They hold it inside of them because they see how everybody treat everybody else that come out that got allegations. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean I believe everybody who come out with allegations. I don't. I just told y'all. I don't think that the system is fair. I think that they should have locked 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗏 sorry ass up when she put her hands on old boy. He got her on tape hitting her. She should have already been in jail. If that was Safari hitting 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗏 on tape, they would have went and locked Safari ass up. And he did it in front of the kids, and they would have made sure they took more of his money. But they got her on tape beating this dude. She ain't got to pay no bread. She ain't got to pay no support to him. She ain't got to go to do no time. So I do think the system is rigged, and I think that's why a lot of the homies fall back and be like, nah, man, I ain't trying to hear all that. Because it's not fair, but just because the system's not fair don't mean that we can't walk and be righteous with how we thinking about the situation. Like I said, everybody ain't telling the truth. Some people is lying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling y'all something, man. Bro, you see dudes like that that's working in the business for all these years, bro. That nigga ain't just make up a million stories in his brain, bro. I'm telling y'all this right now, bro. And that's on everything I love. I know them niggas ain't just making up a million different stories. That's hard. Think about this, y'all.
120.
That's hard to build up a different. And to the person who said stop being dramatic. Nah, sir. See, I'm gonna tell you something. Some of you niggas ain't never been outside, so you don't understand some of the stuff that I'm talking about.
That's facts. That's facts. See, you got, dude, what he's saying is you got people who learned how to be a thug from online stuff. They don't understand when I was in the streets, call myself trying to sell drugs and everything. My father and the guys that was teaching me, they were saying things like, see how much you have on you right now? If you get caught with this, how much time do you think you'll do? And I'm like, I don't know. You need to look that up. That way you know what you're dealing with. You need to understand the laws, that if you get caught with all this on you, how much time are you looking at? How much money you got to spend to get yourself out of this situation? Because if you can't cover the getting caught with this amount, you need to put something back. See, that's real street stuff. Y'all little kids don't know nothing about that. Y'all just out here doing whatever you want to do. And that's real. Now, that is real.
You don't understand some of the ways that these people work, the demonic things that these people got going on. So
you got to understand how things work. You got to understand how this online thug work. It don't work. It don't. You got to understand how the music industry works. You got to understand it. Don't guess at it. That's what he's saying.
Like I said before, you understand what I'm saying? You see this shit going on over there on the other side. Didn't nobody think about this? All them boys that just accused Mike Jeffries of sexual assault. Didn't nobody come out and call them boys liars? Why? Because it's a white dude. Didn't nobody come out and say, hey man, them boys, they all lying? Didn't nobody say that? Didn't nobody say, hey man, all them boys lying on Mike Jeffries? Nobody said that. They only do that shit with black folks and other color folks. See what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it real with y'all. So think about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? They keep it 100, my nigga. See, if you ain't never been in these circles, then look at all the weirdo stuff that dude been accused of. You think this shit is for play? When you're hearing all these old weirdo allegations and stuff like this, people coming out talking about all this weirdo stuff that's been going on at these parties and stuff like that, man, come on, bro. And then they talking about the youngins involved too. Come on, bro. What type of soul do you niggas have, man? It used to be the man was supposed to hold this shit down for the women and the kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer. If the woman is lying or if the dude is lying, they should go to prison. That's how I believe.
Me too.
I believe if a man or a woman is caught lying on false allegations against somebody, they should go to prison.
They should.
Period. I think that should be a new law that should be put in the past. See what I'm saying? I don't think you should be able to go out, bring out lies on somebody and get away with that shit. You feel me? But that don't mean everybody's lying, because I'm gonna say it one last time. Think about this shit. If that tape with Cassie never fucking dropped, people would be calling Cassie every word in the book right now and saying everything she said was a lie, and she was trying to tear down a black man.
Yeah.
The fact she had that tape, and the dude, he said it the other day in the interview. The reason why, the dude I told y'all did the interview yesterday, Courtney Burgess, over there on what you call his channel, on I forget old boy's name's channel. Salute to him though. He said the reason why Diddy settled that lawsuit with Cassie after one day is because Cassie's lawyer showed him the tape, and he seen that they had a copy of that tape. So that's why he settled after one day, because they showed that nigga that tape, and they said, yeah, we still got a copy of that tape. That's why he said he settled so quick. That's what Courtney Burgess said. Now go look at that interview over on the Lionel B show.
Also, they said that Puffy settled real quick because some of the contracts that he was in with people made him settle because, again, this is the entertainment game. This is the higher up game. And they like, if you don't settle and get this thing off your plate, then we pulling out. Those are the type of things that people don't understand. That, look, pay Cassie off, because we got, in 3 years, we're going to make about 800 million. Yeah. So some of the things that Diddy's doing, he had to settle so he can move on to whatever his next thing was that he thought he was going to be moving on to.
Channel that he did yesterday. Old boy said that yesterday in the tape. But see, y'all won't believe that shit. I'm just telling y'all what the real is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem lifting up black folks if we out here in real leadership positions doing shit, putting people on, showing people love.
Yes.
But man, you got allegations out here taking advantage of the youth and all this stuff. Man, come on, man. Let's cut this capping ass shit out, man. Real talk, man. When niggas gonna stand on business, man. Like real talk, bro. Because it used to be a different type of law where dudes like that, they got dealt with in a different type of way. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just facts. You know what I mean? But now, like I said, now, you feel what I'm saying? It's like we idolize certain things so much, bro. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? We idolize the wrong type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I want y'all to think about some shit, right? Niggas that praise R. Kelly and shit on Russell Wilson. Oh, Russell Wilson a fuck nigga. He a square. But that nigga trying to do everything right with Sierra. Huh? What? Nigga, ain't that what the fuck you supposed to want in life? Love, happiness, love and the pursuit of goddamn happiness, nigga? Peace and tranquility in your life? Think about that shit. These niggas talk all that shit about Russell Wilson. That motherfucker ain't talking about nobody. Great role model. Don't never hear about him being in no trouble, none of that shit. Yeah, shit can him. Talk about him like a dog. Oh, he a simping ass nigga, this, that, and third. But you got niggas that's out here fucking 40 bitches, don't care about them hoes, none of that shit, and we praise that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like I said before, man. Morals and ethics, nigga. That's it. Dignity and honor, nigga. You walk with that shit, you can look in the motherfucking mirror every day, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before. And anybody that's lying, they got to go. If they proving that they lying, send their ass to jail. That way it'll stop a lot of that capping ass shit. I think so. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I said, because what's gonna happen when you demonize people who come out with this stuff, and then shit proof comes out later. That's just like, let me tell y'all something.
To hear you got your jaws cut out for you. You got to cut some of them N words out. I'm hoping at the end of this video. But you can tell from a street point of view or whatever that this guy, I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. Shout out to him and his channel, man. This is great content. He getting in his feelings, man. You can tell his voice changed. At first, he wasn't doing a lot of profanity. He feeling exactly the thoughts that he's trying to get out of his mind, his head. This is when you know this is the language, the street language. His language done changed. His attitude done changed. He done got hype because he is talking from the heart of what he believes in. A man's supposed to be a man. Y'all going, R. Kelly. I can't believe I ran across people that was actually still listens to R. Kelly's music. How can you listen to that man's music when you know what he did and all this stuff about the special and everything? You don't have no dignity for yourself. You got to stand up for something or you'll fall for anything.
I've seen how many videos I've seen on YouTube of dudes that spent 50 and 60 fucking years in prison, nigga. They didn't do a goddamn thing. And then it was proven 50 and 60 years later, this motherfucker lost his whole life, and they think they can give you some money, and they take it for all that time you missed. Time you missed with your family, your loved ones, your daughters, your niece, your nephews, your grandkids, your kids. That you was treated like a fucking animal, nigga, in prison, nigga. You ain't do shit wrong, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Because then nobody want to listen to you. Straight up. So I'm just saying what the real is to y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Ring the bell. You know what I'm saying? I'm gone.
He said, I'm gone.
And I'm gonna put a link. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put a link.
That's crazy, man. Big homie CC, man. Shout out to him, man. He telling his real story, and everybody's realizing that he's getting a lot of the way he speaks and the way he's talks about what's going down, man. I have heard so many allegations, and I'm looking at the Oprah situation, Steve Harvey. I hadn't even had time to even look at the Steve Harvey thing, man, but everybody's waiting to see what's going to come out on this court thing. One of the things I want to mention, man, y'all, if y'all made it this far, y'all put in the comments that Diddy was denied bail 2 times or 3 times. We know it was more than one. Was it? I'm almost sure it was 3 times he'd been denied bail, and they said that this is his last time he could go up for to see can he get bail one more time, and this is the last time he can do this. Now, according to my research, you can file and put in for bail release as many times as you want. So I heard through one of the videos, I heard that this is the last time he can go up for bail. And my thing is this: if he gets out, because he's going up for bail again, even if it's the last time, if it's not the last time, if he's going up for bail and he makes bail, what does that say about our system and the other 3 people, or 2? I'm thinking it was 3. What would that say to our system about the other 3 judges? They was wrong, or they don't? If somebody gotta. I don't understand this whole system, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us out here don't understand. And there should be a thing in place. If you got 120 cases, if you have X amount of cases against you saying that you did this, that, and the third, then you should automatically have no bail. I don't know. Y'all pick whatever you think the number is. They got 6 more that just came. Now I'm reading up on stuff about this little boy that was 10 years old. There's information coming at me. So 10-year-old boy. I ain't even looked at this yet. So I don't know how real it is, but somebody else already put out a video on it. So, dude, something ain't right, man. You done did something wrong. You can't tell me you ain't do something wrong. 90 terabytes. 90 terabytes. 1 terabyte is big. We have, for our YouTube channel and the stuff that we doing, we got to clear things out sometimes and everything. We have a 10 terabyte hard drive that I put all my personal on all the stuff that I do that don't have nothing to do with the YouTube channel. And I film a whole lot of stuff, man. And that 10 terabyte hard drive is almost halfway full. Almost halfway full. So I'm just trying to put some type of perspective on how much 90 terabytes is of data. Man, I got months. I got stuff that I filmed years ago that's still sitting on a hard drive. And we talking about video. We ain't talking about no MP3 files or something. We talking about video, man. So look here, man. I am, oh my God, I am so pissed off at Diddy, the music industry. Anybody knew that this was happening. One last thing that I found out, and I doing so much research that somebody said that people are still trying to live this life and they are broke. They can't pay their bills. So they go to Diddy and Diddy be like, don't worry about it, Playboy. I'll fly you out to such and such, whatever. And they end up giving up their sex, their body, so they can get that bag, so they can continue living the lifestyle. I don't know if I wanted that bad, man. I don't know if shoot, give me a box and give me a corner, dog, and I'm going to figure it out myself. There got to be another way, man. There got to be another way. You can't, I'm not into sexual favors like that. I'm not into that. So that's just me. Maybe I keep saying everybody got a number. So look here, man, I'm going to get on up out of here, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, man. I'm going to be bringing you as much of the real information as possible. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.